Hello students, we're now going to move on to lab number 13 and we're going to study the same algae pellets that you had, and now we're going to expose them to different colored lights. Does the color of the light affect how much photosynthesis takes place? We're going to use the same instruments, the same little pellets, and you're going to record it. One of us is going to record on the chart here. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to label one of them, in our case, has got a green light. One of them has a pink light. Each kit that went out has slightly different colored cups. Slightly, and if the cup cracks or breaks, no, because we're talking about the light getting through. So don't worry if the cup's slightly cracked or something. Use it anyway. So we're going to have 2 samples of no colored light, a sample of pink, sample of green. With that intensity, I want to welcome you to lab number 13 of the now famous...
It's Coach Luna.
Coach Luna and Dave and Herman 7th grade science show. All right, you ready to do this?
Let's go.
Let's go. Dave. Okay, so look closely, students. We have 2 capsules labeled 1 and 2, and they have no colored light on them at all. We have a capsule number 3, and it's got pink light on it. We have a number 4, it has green light on it. The question is, will the colored light affect the growth of the photosynthesis? Does photosynthesis need the complete spectrum or part of the spectrum to do its most good? All right, so we've had it here for 10 minutes, and I'm going to record, and our illustrious guest, Assistant Principal Luna, is going to record the data. So we have 4 entries. They're all the same distance from the light, but number 3 is going to have a pink light exposed to it. Number 4 is going to have a green light. So number 1 is 7.4.
Number 1 is 7.4.
Number 2 is 7.4.
Number 2 is 7.4.
7.3 for 3 and 4. All of them started out the same intensity.
And number 3 and 4 are the same. Mr. Hilke, I'm going to make an executive decision as assistant principal.
Yes.
I am going to say that number 3 is I'm going to put the letter P for pink. And number 4 is going to be the letter G for green.
4 is G. And
that way our graph will be easier to identify.
That's true. Okay, very good. That's why you're the boss.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
All right, I see some color happening. All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. Goodbye. Come back in 10 minutes. Okay, now we're back. 20 minutes have passed, and I see that number 1 and 2 are darkening up. I'm going to say they're going to come in. Let me turn this over. I got the little chart here. They're coming in about 7.8, both of them, 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are at 7.8. Got it, Mr. Hilke.
Now I'm going to have to uncover number pink 3,
Okay.
and pink 3 is still at 7.4.
Okay, so pink 3 is still at 7.4.
Let's not jump to conclusions, but it doesn't look like pink's going to do us much good. Okay, number 4 is green. Let's see what it's doing. It's doing well. So green is now starting to darken up a bit. Green 4 is at 8.0.
Oh wow, big jump to 8.0 for green.
Okay, so we'll come back in 10 minutes. Cut. All right. Okay, we're back. It's been 30 minutes now, and number 1 and 2 are at 8.0.
1 is 8.0 and 2 is 8.0. Got it.
And they're starting to get a little color to them. Not as much as I would hope so. Good color. Number 3 is pink, and it's not going anywhere.
Pink is staying right where it's at.
Yeah, where was it?
7.4.
7.4. Not doing a lot there. And then the green 4 is moved up to 8.0. What is that? I'm shocked. Anyway,
okay.
So number green 4 is starting to develop some nice rosé color to it.
Okay, green was 8.0.
Yes. All right. Cut. We'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, so we're back. We're up to minute 40. This has been a long lab. I would suggest you let this run for 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours. Just for the fun of it, because it's not going to matter. Tomorrow you can do it again. So let's look at number 1 and 2.
Number 1 and 2.
1 and 2 are getting about number 1 is 8.8.
Wow, good jump.
Number 2 is 8.4.
Number 2 is 8.4. Got it.
Pink 3, let's uncover it, and not much.
Where's Pinky at?
About 8.6, not too bad.
Pinky is at
Now the one that's doing well is the green 4, and it's getting even darker, and it's 8.0.
Got it.
8.0. I'm not getting much photosynthetic activity going on. I'm a little disappointed with this lab. But let's continue on and see what happens, okay? Okay, welcome back. This is our last cycle of, we're up to 50 minutes now. I would sincerely suggest you just write it out for maybe an hour and see how your results, because we're not getting the purple that I was expecting to get to show a lot of photosynthesis going on. We're not seeing that, and I think maybe if we had more time, let it cook for an hour, okay? Try it. And if it doesn't work out, try a different light bulb, different light source, and do it again tomorrow. It's pretty cool. All right, so number 1 and 2. 1 is 8.8.
1 is 8.8. Got it.
And number 2 is 8.4.
2 is 8.4.
3 pink. Not doing much. 8.0.
All right, 8.0.
And then green is actually cooking in there about 8.8.
Good for you, Green. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So if we let this write out, Coach Luna, Assistant Principal Luna, is going to connect the dots.
I'm going to connect the dots, and I'm gonna, with number 1, I'm going to go ahead and do red. That was 1 is red. How's that, mad
Good
scientist Hilke?
Watch your cuff. Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 will be blue. Roll up my sleeves. Number 2.
All right.
That's pretty neat. I'm proud of myself.
You're getting really good at this.
Number 3, I'm going to do a black solid line. Well, number 3, again, what color was that, Mr. Hilke?
3 is pink.
Pink. Okay, black solid line. Wow.
Okay.
And then for green, I'm going to do a black dotted line. Green.
Missed one.
Oh, dang it. Thank you, Mr. Hilke. I see where I missed it.
You know, you could use a highlighter line, but it's so wide it doesn't.
Too late.
Too late. We did it. Okay. So that's the graph that we came up with. Your graph should look different. And if you would stretch it out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I would appreciate that. Maybe a little extra credit for running the lab out for 2 hours. And that has to do with how colored lights affect photosynthesis. Ready? Okay, lab 13, close it up. That's a wrap.